before we
we've got Colten Ellis. We're not going to get to that table. Not right now, anyway. Let's talk to the man of the hour. Colten, congratulations. Thanks so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. We got Henrik Lundqvist here who wants to ask you a couple questions.
Colten, Hank here. Congrats on your first start, first win. You played incredible. I want to know, when did you find out that you were getting this start, and what went through your head when you knew you were going to play in your first NHL game?
Yeah, first off, thank you very much. It's a good thing I can't see you guys. I think I'd be a little more nervous talking to you. But yeah, I found out yesterday in the morning coming into the rink. So kind of had the day yesterday to prepare and get a bunch of my family and everybody in. So luckily I had enough notice for all that. And yeah, it was just a lot of excitement. Like I said in an interview I did earlier, it's just 25 years to kind of get to this point, and it's kind of realized my dream tonight and get a win and 2 points for the team. It's pretty incredible.
Watching you play tonight, you came out with some massive saves at critical times throughout the game, and especially, you know, watching your speed east to west, it really stood out to me. When you think about your game, what's your biggest strength as a goalie, you think?
I think just being able to read the play and anticipate it, and I spent a lot of time, you know, fixing my stance and trying to play a bit narrower to give me access to go east to west so quick. So that was kind of a change I made in my game a couple of years ago, and you know, it's helped me get to this point now. So just having access to my feet at all times and be able to move east to west quickly, it kind of just plays into my athletic ability.
Colten, it's Biz here. I have a hard time staying focused on things for a long period of time. I think it took over about 10 minutes for you to get your first shot. What's going through your head when the play's not really coming to you in that first 10 minutes where you're like, I need one here to get into this hockey game?
Yeah, I mean, the boys came out just playing so well. Like, I was like, geez, I need a shot here at some point just to get me into it a little bit. So I think it was 10 minutes. I mean, we came out so strong, and you know, they allowed me to kind of ease into the game, which you know, I think helped me for sure, being my first one. And you know, I can't say enough about everybody in the locker room putting their body on the line, blocking shots, getting pucks out. You know, it was a great game for everybody.
Colten, I want to stay with that theme about being patient, because you mentioned 25 years to get to this point, but you were drafted back in 2019, a third-round pick. You were a big prospect. You wait a long time for that NHL debut. How are you able to stay positive and patient throughout that process to get to this night?
Yeah, it's definitely been a long road, but at the same time, everybody's path is different. You know, one of the first things Dave Alexander in St. Louis told me was, and Dan Stewart, was just play where your feet are. You know, it's not everybody's path is, you know, you get drafted, you play in the minors, and then boom, you're right in the NHL. So that kind of message really stuck with me. And I think after my first 2 years pro, I kind of rediscovered the passion for the game. I think I was treating it a little too much as a job, and, you know, getting down on myself a little too much. But just realizing that this is what I want to do and something I'm very passionate about kind of just gave me extra fuel and allowed me to kind of get to where I am today.
Colten, last one for me here. Your folks and your family in the building, just how important and special is that to you to have them in attendance to watch you get your first W, and how much have they meant to you throughout the course of you getting to where you are now?
I mean, I wouldn't be here without any of them. Obviously, I think they're yelling right now. But yeah, there's so many people like that helped me get to this point, and you know, everybody's played such an instrumental role and has always been so supportive. Yeah, I was actually pretty emotional kind of before the game, before I got to the rink, just kind of thinking about all the sacrifices they've made to kind of get me where I am today. So definitely couldn't have done it with all my family and everybody here tonight.
They're yelling at you because they want to go tear that town up right now with you. Hey, Colten, hey, listen, man, congratulations. Yeah. Awesome game. Thanks so much for coming on with us.
Congrats. Congrats, Colten.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. Thanks for having me.